Welcome to Therapy Facts with Dr. Jenn. We are talking today about the therapy facts from the Katt Williams Shannon Sharpe interview. Point number 6 is sometimes silence can be golden. So, lots of people are responding in videos to Katt Williams' interview. And people are making the point that although they're responding, nobody is really refuting what Katt had to say. And then on the flip side, Katt in his interview talked about wanting to come and sit on Shannon Sharpe's couch because he knew that he would be in a safe space to be able to tell his truth. However, before then, he had to, in some ways, be silent. There are some videos out there that show where he's talked about some of these topics in other interviews and maybe didn't get the audience that he was looking for. But in general, you don't have a lot of videos about Katt Williams talking junk about people or trying to set the record straight. And oftentimes in trying to set the record straight, people come across as being defensive, being closed up, and being immature. And so sometimes you might find yourself in a position where people are outright lying on you. I know so many times people come to therapy because they're having issues at work where coworkers and even supervisors lie on them to create a particular narrative, much like what Katt talked about, that is not favorable to the person. And so there is a lot of anguish because the desire to set the record straight is, quite frankly, a human desire. And so when they're not in a position to set the record straight, it causes a ton of stress and a ton of misery. And so sometimes people have to learn that you have to allow your behavior to show who you really are. And so while people are lying about you and creating a narrative, a false narrative that is unfavorable to you, sometimes you just got to keep your head down and keep grinding so that when circumstances change, and they often change in a snap of a finger, where you go from being looking like the idiot or the incompetent to the genius. And it's because you have kept your head down and you have continued to grind out your path, your journey. It's stressful. It is criminal. I'm going to say it's criminal in some ways. It's not unlike bullying, where people create a false narrative and they know they're creating a false narrative in order to make you look unfavorable. That is definitely a form of bullying that happens all the time. However, as I always say, keep grinding, because at some point, some light is going to shine on your situation to help you understand, or to help people understand what the truth is. Katt got his opportunity for light on Shannon Sharpe's couch, and the people who are being highlighted for what they've done in the dark are clapping back, are responding, but nobody is responding saying, I didn't do it. And those people who are not responding one way or the other, they understand the value of the golden silence.